Planned stakeholder engagement is the second of 4 processes in the stakeholder knowledge area. It is a planning process group process that follows identify stakeholders and precedes manage stakeholder engagement. Now, we see a pattern in every knowledge area from scope through stakeholder where we have planned something management, like planned stakeholder management. But in this case, it's not management, it's engagement. That's a subtle but huge thing. Management is more like, okay, keep it going, stay on top of it. Engagement is more like, let's successfully, proactively engage you throughout the life of the project. So how do we plan to successfully engage those stakeholders throughout the life of the project? We might determine that we need them to be leading and they might be neutral, for example. So how do we bridge that gap, for example? Or if they are where we need them to be, how do we sustain that and keep it going throughout the life of the project? So we could take our requirements as far as the resource management plan, a communication management plan, which is going to kind of show us how we're going to try to establish how to manage resources, how to manage communications, the requirements around that, if you will. And our stakeholder register is an input, and those are going to kind of work together to where we can figure out, okay, we've identified the stakeholders, we've got our resources identified as well, we've got our communication parameters or requirements established. Now, let's use expert judgment there to hopefully successfully engage these stakeholders through the life of the project. And so that's the big thing that's going on here. And, you might feel like, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying, but I can't really put my finger on it like I can a schedule or a requirements document. I agree with you. Stakeholder type things, communication type things, they're the glue that holds a lot of the more quantitative pieces like requirements, scheduling, budgeting, etc. together, if you will. So more than likely, if this is working, you're not even going to really notice that you've got it in place. But if you've got some holes with successfully engaging stakeholders, this is going to be one of those key documents that's going to help you bridge those gaps or fill those holes, if you will. Now, our process that follows this is manage stakeholder engagement, which is an executing process.